Hello, hello, and good morning. Good morning, good morning. This is your host, Samurai Kit Kat. Yes, 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 yes. Sorry, it took me a little bit there. Did not realize my OBS did not have the microphone already set up for me this morning. Because you know it. Technology is getting smart. It's getting more sentient by the day. And of course, what that means is, well, it don't want to wake up either. It doesn't want to do the day either. And you know what? I can't blame it. If I seen a robot sleeping, I'd be like, I'll let you alone, bro. You do your thing, baby boo. Now, you will have to excuse me a little bit today. I do have some allergies. I mowed my yard, did the weed eating, did some trimming, and I went for a motorcycle ride, of which, of course, you know, that's just force-feeding pollen right through your nostrils. So, I am stuffed and ready to blow. And speaking of blow, excuse me. I'm going to do my best to make sure that I do not interrupt everything as far as, you know, needing to blow my nose or whatever the case may be. Unfortunately, that is not how allergy works. Allergy do what allergy do. However, I still wanted to stream just because it's been a hot minute since I've been back on. I've been doing a lot of work things, adjusting schedules, of which I'm going to be adjusting again, and I just need to fall into a rhythm again. And once I get my rhythm again, we'll be just fine. Now today I have off, so I'm going to be playing a little bit of Zenless Zone 0, as you see here, and then I will be continuing learning Zenless Zone's art style. And so we will have an art session later this morning, so on and so forth. Now it is Mother's Day, so to all you mothers out there, you just keep doing you. You keep rocking the free world, mommy. We love our moms. We love them every bit, because without mommy, we wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be alive and well today without mommy. So again, big shout out to one of the most significant days in all of our year, Mother's Day. And happy Mother's Day to all mothers around the world. That being said, let's go ahead and jump in, get the campaign started again. We've got to get through this campaign. That's one of the biggest things with Zenless Zone 0 right now. I'm kind of in that grind phase, but like I haven't even made it past chapter 2. And if you look, like I'm at Internet level 40. Like, I only got 20 more levels to go, and we're peaked, and we haven't even graced, really, Chapter 2 at all. So, let's get into it.
Oh, we've got everything packed. Let's get it in the car.
I'm also going to boost up the audio just a little bit. I noticed in my last stream that I watched for Zenless Zone 0 that it was just like a little quiet.
We made it just in time. Hey there, managers. What brings you here?
We heard you're heading back to your own branch, so we wanted to say goodbye.
We haven't known each other for long, but we've had quite a memorable time together, right?
But, Zhu Yuan, weren't you supposed to be interviewed on stage for the seminar? Why did that officer with glasses go up instead? Belle was really looking forward to asking you questions, but you weren't there.
I'm sorry, but we got assigned to a tricky case that day. I can't disclose the details, but it went well. Largely due to the clues you provided about the 6th Street EMP case.
Oh, really? That's awesome.
Oh yeah, we got you a gift. It's a movie about a public security officer.
We appreciate it, but it's against regulations for officers to accept gifts from citizens. However, could I buy the video as a customer of Random Play?
Of course. We'd be delighted to have you as a customer.
They're getting ready to leave, so how about we check out the neighborhood and finally grab that meal we've been meaning to have?
I never expected our time at the Lumina branch to be so eventful.
Things turned out okay. The seminar settled, case cracked, evidence secure. It's just a shame. The reports we have to write are gonna be lame.
Is that supposed to be a poem? Excuse me, someone's calling me. Hey, you've got time to chat during the day? Well, this is a rarity.
Hello.
Oh
I'm looking over our graduation album.
my god, it's Miyabi. One of these days, Miyabi. One of these days.
You're flipping through our graduation album? Now? This isn't another one of your weird exercises, is it?
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to remember all of the names of our old classmates by looking at these photos. By the way, do you still remember the graduation message you wrote for me? May you become the pursuant of true justice, the sharp blade of the law slicing through the wickedness of the night sky.
Oh, all right. Yet there's no need to shout. Someone might hear you.
My apologies. It's just, this message really means a lot to me. How does the true justice mentioned in your message differ from regular justice? Is it comparable to the difference between an actual melon and a melon-flavored lollipop? Many people say they taste pretty much the same. But even though the melons I buy are hardly ever sweet, I still prefer the taste of real melons. Just like your pursuit of true justice, a real melon will always be a real melon. That can never be imitated.
Are those words of encouragement? Well, thanks. Wait, how does a member of Hand like you know that I've been reprimanded by the precinct?
Because the case of the unidentified monster discovered by Balabog Industries has been transferred to Section 6. My intelligence officer pointed out that we might need you to come in and provide some more detailed intel.
So, that thing's in your custody? Are you telling me there's something wrong with the evidence?
That's the reason why I'm calling you. We found pieces of what resembles a mask within the monster's remains, and we managed to extract human DNA from it.
Does this mean you figured out the origin of the monster?
Unfortunately, no. Apart from determining the deceased as a male from the DNA, we compared it with DNA records of missing persons and criminals throughout the city, but found no matches. He may have been someone from outside the city with no known identity. But what do you think?
Since Maroon risked going into the Hollow to get it, there must be some secret on the deceased's body. I wouldn't think he's a nobody.
I agree. But as of now, we're still missing the key to this puzzle.
Thanks for the intel, Miyabi. Let's catch up in a few days.
Mm-hmm. See you.
Sorry for keeping you waiting.
Judging from the conversation, I'm guessing there's some progress with the evidence over at Hand?
Seems so. They've made an important discovery, but that's only created more questions. Jump in, Qingyi. Let's talk more on the way.
All right, let's go.
That night, in a certain meeting room in the Janus Quarters Public Security Building.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mr. Perlman.
Attorneys, always running so slowly. You're the ones who suggested we meet. Do you have any idea how long I've been waiting? Huh? Wait, it's you! Sarah! You've got some nerve to show your face after the trouble you caused!
Come now, Mr. Perlman. It was your idea to deal with the residents in the blast zone. Not to mention the fact your technical advisor and personal secretary, Sarah, never existed in the first place. Well then, there's no need to grit your teeth. I'm actually here to discuss business with you. Please confess to all your crimes in court, and we'll make sure you get the best treatment in prison.
Huh. You and that bastard behind you are the ones who convinced me to carry out the blast in the first place. And now you want me to take all the blame. That's quite the scheme. I hear recently Bellabog Industries stumbled upon a monster in that plaza inside the Hollow, and the evidence collected from the creature's remains was almost stolen. Honestly, I've been wondering. The plaza isn't along the subway route, yet your plan included research of it and explosives for it. Your real goal is to retrieve the evidence, isn't it? I wonder what would happen if I brought this up in court.
I'm sure the judge wouldn't entertain such baseless fantasies, Mr. Perlman.
Baseless fantasies, you say? Huh. Let's get real then. What if I told you I have proof of your involvement in the Vision case, along with that of the person behind you? Definitive proof.
Hey, you heard what Perlman just said, right? I can't stand clingy men, but I must say, that's quite the ace up his sleeve.
Sounds like you're enjoying this situation.
How could that be? I'm genuinely concerned about our partnership. So what's your plan now? Will you agree to his terms?
I'll handle it.
I wonder if Sarah will eventually be a selectable character, but I don't think so. She's clearly an antagonist, so she's probably like a boss at some point in time. But needless to say, interesting to think about. Late at night, you return home with Belle. Again, anything that does not involve voice acting, I'm just going to skip right through. After lying down on the soft bed, my legs, tired from so much walking, suddenly relaxed. I never thought that we would become friends with public security officers. Public security no longer has the evidence. Hopefully, the bad guys will no longer target Zhu Juan and Kinji. Or Shinji. I'll never get those names right. But clues. Are there other clues? Oh my god. And also, I'm trying to stray away from talking too much. Just because of the fact that, you know, it takes time. Time that people don't have. Before you know it, you drift into a deep slumber. You sleep soundly, and your body feels completely recovered. Yeah, I mean, if like, you know, I had like a huge fucking chat base or whatever, and they're like, oh, please, we want you to read the text, read it. And of course I'd entertain it, but for the most part, though, nah. Oh, damn. Okay. Oof. I don't know what the hell all this shit is, but here we are. Okay. Looks like we got some shit there. Let's see here. So, primer. Complete the main story. Upgrade 1 agent to trust level 3. That's going to take some time. Upgrade 3 agents to level 40. That's already been... Yeah, okay. That's already been done. Errands. We're pretty much done with that for this week, so that is what it is. So this gives me battery charges. Right? Is that what I'm seeing there? Yeah. Something like that. Alright, we don't have any more notorious hunts we can do. Already done all these. All those and all these. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's right. I was getting Evelyn's discs because obviously I'm trying to prep for that, but this also happens to use Miyabi's as well. And, you know, so I thought this was a pretty decent one to go down. Of course, we can get discs whenever. Damn. Allergies are so much fun. So much fun. The only possible good thing about allergies is that it makes my voice a little deeper. so you get a little bit more enjoyable of my voice being deeper and more sensitive. Wingardium Leviosa. But for the most part, though, Samurai, kick it. I want to fight. I want to fight. Sure. I'll do anything once. All this side mission shit I haven't even fucking remotely, like, look at all this shit. I haven't remotely gotten to. Can't believe that Bangbu Dash is still doing things. Trying to save up our polychrome because at this point in time, you know, don't care about Vivian. We already got Jane. We got Jane's engine. And as far as this is concerned, I don't care to search for any of this stuff at this point. So whatever we naturally get for these, cool. Bangboos, obviously, we'll get them as we need to. But again, I'm not too serious about these because I don't know what our final team makeup is going to be, and so I want to get a Bangbu that makes up the team that I'm going to be using the most, and then of course farm the shit out of it and get the stars and so on and so forth. So we're just done with this right now. Like, there's nothing to do until we get our new agents, which is going to happen in 3 days. What will happen in 3 days? One can only imagine, and if they do 2 agents at a time, you know, hopefully one of them will be Evelyn or Miyabi. I don't really know of any other agents I really care for at this point in time. So look, if we go through our agent list, Nekomata, don't care. Soldier 11, don't care. Don't care. Yes.
We fighting? Take me.
50-50.
I'm here, so we're
Don't
good.
care.
Let's fire it up.
50-50.
Let's start.
Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care.
Is the concert
Don't
started?
care.
I am the Eye of Obel.
50-50, but she was already in rotation, so it's gonna be a long time before she comes back.
Good day.
No.
Lord Bacon.
I'll protect you from
Yes.
any danger.
Standing by.
Not sure.
My loyalty lies
And-
with the winner.
Not sure. I have not demoed. I have not demoed Pultra or Soldier Zero Ambi, so I'm not sure exactly how they play. So they are up for potential, like maybe want to get into, but in the reality of things, though, I really only care about Miyabi and Evelyn. And as far as like my team is concerned, you know, I don't mind using Seth. I've actually gotten kind of fancy to him. He does do good, and he makes switching out really easy. So that's nice, especially that kind of synergizes with Rena a little bit, because Rena requires you to switch a lot to utilize the most out of her abilities and stuff. And of course, Jane's just fucking waifu, so she's always going to be on my team. There's never going to be a point in time where Jane's not on my team, so she's a permanent resident. So really, Seth and Rena are the only 2 variables. Now you could argue, well, what are you thinking, Samurai? Like, what are you thinking, Kit Kat? Because that's a support unit, that's anomaly, and that's defense. So that's pretty good, right? But if I switch to Evelyn, she's attack, and Miyabi.
Only the
She's anomaly, so I'd have 2 anomaly agents and an attack agent.
Needs.
Asset standing. One.
No, I wouldn't have
Two.
support, or I wouldn't have
Need
defense,
help?
or I wouldn't
Call
have
me
this, or I
anytime.
wouldn't have that. Who gives a shit? I'm not after meta. I'm not after like true synergy or anything like that. I want enjoyable gameplay, and I have played all 3 of these women, Evelyn, Miyabi, and Jane, and they are the funnest, or the most fun characters as far as of what I have already played that I can think of.
I've got your back.
Trigger is a possibility, along with, like I said, Soldier Zero and Ultra, because I have not tried them yet. I have no idea how Ultra works, and I have no idea how Soldier Zero works. So they are also possible. Or, you know what? Maybe, just maybe, I'll make a 3rd team, and it would involve who the hell ever, right?
I shall.
But at this point, like, I really don't enjoy any of my characters that I have right now, or care too much about them to do anything with. So that's just my personal take. Is what it is, man. Is what it is. Man, there is so much shit to do. Like, that's just the thing too. Like, I love it. I love the fact that there's just so much to do. But at the same time, if you don't start nailing these things out, it just feels a little overbearing. And you're just like, damn it, dude. Like, let me fucking finish something first. Let me get this shit done, and then I can do more shit, right? Nice. Who's this guy? Okay. There's just so much shit to read. So much shit to read. Sorry if you hear any mic bumps. It's just me pushing the mic away so that way I can, blow my nose, and that way none of you are actually listening to me like snot into the fucking microphone. Sure, that's incredibly, courteous of me. Yeah. Well, let's see here, because sometimes we get some shit in fucking, yeah. Chapter 1, I don't think there's anything here. It's just the hard mode stuff, which is fine. We'll rip through that once we get max level. Or, well, I mean, do we get any rewards for this shit? Yeah, we do. Man. Tough decision. Yeah, we'll just save it. I mean, there's no problem with that. That's all done. This is all done. Okay. Step 2. That's all done. These are just the hard modes here. Which looks like the level didn't change from level 1 to level 2. Now, we did not get all collected there. We do need to do this one, though. So let's go ahead and nail this one out. Let's do it, baby. Let's do it. All right. I hate these ones.
I'm not finished.
Embrace your fear.
Okay.
Yeah, I hate when they would be like instant.
Found your weakness.
Accept this.
Come a little closer.
Want some more?
I'll make it painless.
Some big ass damage. Trying not to get hit, huh?
Up you go.
Here's a taste of the abyss. Found your weakness.
My turn. Your crime won't be forgiven.
Nice. Not even a single hit, man. That was pretty clean. I thought I got hit like once though, but apparently I did not. Oh, there you go. Oh, there you go. Right there. Right there. Not bad, not bad. About combat. I don't know why I didn't get A from this. Oh, because I didn't beat it in the time frame. Yeah. Oh well. Alright, clearly we're on the next stuff here, so we got new combat. Let's get this done. It's only level 30, we should be able to rip right through it. Rip right through it, baby! Alright.
Embrace your fear.
Off you go. Come a little closer. I'm not finished. Go play. How do you... Let's make this quick.
Come on.
As you will.
Okay. Yep.
I'll bring you to justice myself.
Hit him where it hurts.
You may remain silent.
Okay. That'll work. That'll do the do. That'll be done, did, diddly do done. Heck yeah. Explore. I don't really like explorers, but we need to do them. We need to do it. Also, another thing too, was just the fact that I thought about just off stream playing, right? But maybe at the end of this whole series, I'll do like, what's the word I'm looking for? A compilation video, and like just take out all of the sections of all the voice acting and stuff like that, and put them all together, and make like an entire video of just all of it, the whole thing from start to finish, of all the major comic sequences, voice acting sequences, so on and so forth, and that way people could watch like the entirety of Zenless Zone Zero, and just exit, take out the gameplay parts of it. There's that. I had that thought. I'm sure someone's already fucking done it, right? Because everyone has already done everything in this world. That's the only, like, fortunate and unfortunate problem of society, which is everyone has access to the same things, and so therefore something that's like, oh, that's a great idea, someone's already fucking done it, right? And so doing something different or brand new that hasn't been done before is incredibly difficult. It's almost kind of like, the equivalence to this would be like Bitcoin mining, right? So like when Bitcoin first came out, getting a Bitcoin was very easy. It was very easy to do because it didn't exist. It wasn't out on the market. It wasn't there for very long. So like, I actually know somewhere in the annals of time, I have a Bitcoin somewhere sitting. I have a Bitcoin somewhere. Couldn't tell you where the fuck it is, and I don't care. Needless to say, but if we look at as far as today is concerned, getting a Bitcoin is next to impossible. Like, you just can't get it because everyone is mining them, everyone is trying to get them, and so people are getting like 0.0000001% of a Bitcoin, which is like $10, right? For like hours and hours and hours of work, versus back then you could get a Bitcoin in like an hour. So you know, that's just the disparity between what hasn't been and what is now. And that translates wonderfully into all facets of life. So like, you know, another example would be like, well, what could you do to improve air conditioning, right? Well, so first of all, you had to invent air conditioning, which that already happened, so that's your first Bitcoin. And therefore, after that, though, well, the only thing that you can really do to it is make it not suck so much power. Maybe make the... Basically, all you're doing is you're enhancing a system that's already in place. And so your productivity and your meaningfulness to an AC unit starts to become less and less and less and less until you make something completely different that involves AC. But, you know, like the next step, like, for AC would be like something that just doesn't require that giant fucking box outside of your house. You could actually take that whole box off. It would have less parts, and it simply would cool off your entire house using less energy and wouldn't use like maybe Freon or anything like that. So, you know, there'd be just that would be the next step, but no one's invented it yet. So you could say, well, that's a great idea. Let's do that. But here's the thing, it kind of already exists. People have these things that they put inside their house, and then like they put them in separate rooms, and it heats and cools that room based on the temperature that you set for these units. And so, you know, rooms that you don't use very often will just be off, and then rooms that you use a lot will be at the temperature that you want it to be. So technically, these things already do exist, but, you know, and that's the problem right there, right? We just had the idea. We had the idea to have something different, completely innovative and new, but it's already happened. That's what I'm just trying to get at. I know that was like a long-winded like explanation, but that's just what I'm getting at. It's like, it's really hard to come up with something that's like, oh man, that's such a great idea, and then you go on to fucking like Amazon or you go something like that and you type in the thing that you're thinking about, and there it is. Like, the Chinese already got it. The Chinese has already made it. It's like, son of a bitch. I'm like, man, wish I came up with that. Kind of like the thing of like fidget spinners, right? I feel like fidget spinners, not so much as they've been around, right? But more so like, such a simple fucking thing that someone thought of. And then there you go, right? It's that stuff right there that's just like, it's so hard to figure out. So going back to the relative and point of this conversation, right, which is, you know, I'm thinking about doing a whole montage of every bit of voice acting of every thing from the very first beginning of Zenless Zone Zero to the end of Zenless Zone Zero at this point in time. But I guarantee you, if I go onto YouTube, someone's already done it. So does that make me unique? Probably not. Is it going to be watched? Maybe. Who knows? It just happened to be a thought that crossed my head. And the sucky thing about this too, right? There's a lot of people that have ambition. There's a lot of people that want to do something different. And unfortunately, I believe that it is somewhat of a like demotivation, because when that person discovers that something has already been done, what the fuck is going on here? Okay. That someone discovers that something has already been done. And then they look and they're like, shit, it's already been fucking done. And so instead of like keeping that motivation and then actually like making something better than what already exists, they're just like, eh. It already exists, so what's the fucking point? And I get it. Like, I've been down that road before. Especially with art, man. Art is the hardest thing. As this is coming from an artist, and I'm sure every single artist agrees with me with this point, that it is incredibly demoralizing and demotivating when you look at other people's artwork and you're just like, fuck, man, that's so goddamn good. Like, I'll never ever be this good. I'll never have this opportunity like these guys do, these ladies and dudes and ladies, and be able to be a successful artist. You know, it's very, it is disheartening because, you know, you are trying very hard, and then all of a sudden it's like, it just really hits you hard. And I've been down that road many times. Like, I am not a good artist. I really do. Like, and this is the thing too. I think artists and a lot of people who want to do all these things, right? They want to really make a fucking impact on the world, and then they discover that someone has already beat them to that punchline. Someone's already like doing way better and way better job than what you probably ever will. It is so fucking hard to continue to go down that road and be your own self-success, right? And I think a lot of people, probably 90%, if not more, just simply say fuck it, and are not interested in continuing any further. I'm one of those people. Like, for the longest time, you know, I just put art on the back burner. Obviously, as of recent history, I've had an opportunity to actually make money with art, and that's insane to me. Like, I never thought I'd have that opportunity. And I guess you could say, you know, never say never. But at the same time, I let it happen organically. I didn't seek it out. I didn't seek out to be a paid artist at any point in time. I just figured, like, oh, I'll just give it a shot. And I just so happened to get picked to do stuff. And that was it. Like, I even told everybody that I was involved with, that this is all temporary. Said I'm going to enjoy the journey. I'm going to be very thankful and very happy to be able to be part of this and do artwork. But I know that it's only going to be temporary, of which, in truth, it kind of was. Could I do more artwork with the company and stuff like that? I'm sure. But I'm kind of leaving it up to them to reach out to me, and I haven't been reached out to in a very long time. So I'm just going to assume that they're perfectly fine with what they have, and I'm going to also assume that if they really want artwork done by me, they'll reach out to me. Now you could say, well, that's not being proactive. Why don't you just, you know, why don't you just reach out to them and all this other shit, right? Well, here's the thing. I feel much more I feel much more useful is not the word I'm looking for. I feel more needed. I feel more needed. I would feel a lot more wanted if I was reached out to by the company. If I reach out to them, I feel like I'm desperate. I ffeel like I need their affirmation, that I need them as an artist to feel like I'm an artist or some shit like that, right? But in the reality of things, I could give two shits less. And if the company reaches out to me and says, hey dude, we would really like for you to do this piece for us and pay you for it, that to me would make me feel really good, because again, I didn't have to reach out to them. They're the ones that reached out to me. I guess I'm not explaining it very well, but I'm sure anybody that listens to this understands what I'm trying to get the fuck at, right? It's still morning. My allergies are giving me fucking more. I already have morning brain right now, plus I have allergies. Like, anybody that suffers through allergies already knows the struggle of even having a thought process, and then obviously waking up in the morning too. Like, you put all that shit together and you just got a fucking fried brain. I'm fucking cooked in the morning, bro. It is what it is. Again, I do not like these explorations. They're just such a waste of time, in my opinion. Like, I'd rather just have my character and just run through levels and stuff and just not give a shit. Like this is just a waste of time. Wait, did I already... Hold on. Did I redo this again? Yes, I did. Son of a bitch. Yeah. I was gonna say, I already fucking did this shit. I don't need to do this shit again. What did I just say? Morning brain. So, finishing up on this topic, because I feel like I left it a little open-ended, and I left it in a doomer state of being, right? Which is, if you're telling us that everyone has already invented everything, finding a new thing to invent is near impossible, and then topping that off with competition is so fucking fierce. It's such a dog-eat-dog world on pretty much dream rank fields of want to do, right? Like, people have their dreams of what they want to be, but that 99% of people never experience that dream in their life. And so, like, I mean, completely a fucking doomer take, right? So where's the fucking silver lining? Where's the golden, you know, the golden words to say to give people that motivation again to keep going on, to keep trudging on through life, knowing that their dream will never be realized? The golden, and this is something that I always tell people too, as far as not only to myself but everybody else, which is just your dreams, right? Whatever it may be. Sorry, I got distracted by fucking fairy coming up. Fucking bitch. Is just do it for yourself, right? Just do it for yourself. That's with everything. Just do it for yourself. Don't worry about anyone else. Fuck them. Fuck everyone else. I don't give a shit that you're 20 times the artist I'll ever be. I don't give a shit that you landed the job that I've always wanted my entire life. Whatever the case may be. Whatever it is, find the alternative to it. So that way you can at least experience it. So mine might be a little easier than others, which is, you know, artistry. So first and foremost, primarily and for always, when I do artwork, it is for me, myself, and I, and no one else. When I share my artwork, or when I did my artwork streams like I'm going to be doing today, I am mostly doing it for myself. It just so happens that I'm streaming it, and it just so happens that it might help someone else, and that to me is just a byproduct of my own self-success, and that's it. There's nothing else to it.
I didn't get that.
Oh my god. Shut up, Siri. Piece of shit. Everything's trying to distract my thoughts this morning. But you just do it for yourself and let everything happen naturally. So, which means it may never happen. And what I mean by it may never happen means someone pick you up. Like, I'm talking about art at this point in time. Let's say you're doing artwork and you're throwing it on Instagram and you're doing the streams and shit. And, like, I mean, you're out there, right? You're putting yourself out there, and no one ever acknowledges you. No one ever talks to you. No one leaves a comment. No one says anything. It's pretty much like you're the only fucking human on the face of the earth. Right? That's all it is. You're the last person on earth. But if you can look at it and say, this is awesome, I'm glad I did this, this is for me, then it, again, nobody else, nothing else matters. No one matters outside of yourself. You can say this is a very selfish take, right? But really what it is it's mental health is what it is. You are mentally stimulating yourself and congratulating yourself and feeling good about yourself because you accomplished something. And the same concepts happen even though you know that everyone else around you is doing better, or at least you're perceiving that, right? Because that's what everyone does. Everyone does this. I do it. Everyone fucking does it. Someone is doing a better job than me. Someone is doing the thing I love, but they're fucking, like, they're God tier. They're S tier at it. And the thing of it is like I said, that's a very demotivating thing. It's something that will bring you down and will absolutely depress you, and it sucks, right? It always sucks. That's why, like, a lot of times I don't like scrolling through Instagram. I don't like scrolling through a lot of things. Even like Facebook sometimes will catch me, and I just see someone's artwork and I'm like, God fucking damn it, dude. Like, this guy or girl or whoever the fuck it is, like, this is phenomenal. I'll never obtain this rank, right? Then you start hitting those negatives with yourself, like, I'll never get there. I'll never be able to do this. I'll never, the whole I'll never, right? I'll never. But if you can ignore it, which is just look at it, maybe bring yourself down a little bit, be like, fuck, man. But at the same time, just don't let it actually get to you. I know that's really hard to do. And just do it for yourself, right? And just like I've been teaching myself, which is I want to upgrade my art. Well, how do you do that? You find these styles, you find these things, you find these people who have done this stuff, and you start emulating them because they're already successful. They're clearly in my brain, they're better than me. And since they're better than me, how do I get to your level? And then once I get to your level, then I'm going to try and go further than that. And then you say, oh, well, that's a lot of work and stuff and whatever, right? But when I say go further than that, what I really mean is I want to learn the style, just like I am with Zenless Zone Zero and Hoyoverse. I'm trying to learn the artist's style and how they develop their characters. Once that is done, I will be creating my own characters, and then I will also be adding my own everything. Everything will be just me. And that in itself is what will proceed to make me better than before. Than just learning the Hoyoverse art style and character development ideas. That's what's going to take me further by making it my own. I'm not copying their characters. I'm not copying their clothing. I'm just copying the copying the aesthetic, but altering everything to make complete, custom, fully just my own characters. That, you know, they look like they belong in Zenless Zone Zero, but obviously are not in the game itself. Oh shit! I'm sorry. Like, that was a long-winded thing. I was actually starting to get pissed off myself just thinking about it, and like talking about it. I was trying to get to my points, but like I feel like I still haven't really hit that point. But I feel like if anybody listened to that, they'd understand. They know exactly what I'm talking about.
finished. Okay. Yep.
I do not like this guy's fucking attack like that because it just continues. Right, you don't block everything.
Here to support.
That was bullshit.
Found your weakness.
You may remain silent.
Say goodbye to our guest. Hit him where it hurts.
Man, Jane does so much assault damage.
I'll bring you to justice myself. Watch out.
I'll make it painless.
You're under arrest.
Say goodbye to our guest. You cannot stop me. Found your weakness. The final act begins now.
Prepare to face judgment.
All right. Dance, dance. Let's not disappoint our customers. Watch your blind spots. Let's make this quick.
Best in position.
Hit him where it hurts.
Boom, baby. I'm telling you, I'm glad I got my mic settings set right for everything, because I'm telling you, the amount of times I have blown my nose this morning is ridiculous. I am a fucking faucet this morning. Fucking faucet. $41, baby. We're getting there. We're gonna get some more polychrome, a few more master CDs, or whatever the hell they are. Master discs, master tape, the master tapes. There we go. And yeah, we don't have much longer to go. I wonder if they're gonna level up the keep leveling up, right? Like, because 60 is max right now, so they go up to 70, go to 80, 90, 100. I mean, really, truly, they could. Like, I feel like they could have infinite levels in this game. There is nothing that tells me that this game is level locked. You know what I'm saying? Like, most MMOs kind of play into this as well, where there is no level cap. Pretty much all it is just you're getting to end game, and they haven't created more game yet. In all three of Hoyoverse's games that I know of, so Honkai Star Rail, Genshin Impact, and Zenless Zone Zero, all fall into this category. There's no point in time where they can't create more game. Like, I think at the very least, level 100 is definitely in Zenless Zone's future. Ambi, huh? Fucking robot girl. So I can call Ambi. Ah, so this is a trust thing. Jesus Christ. Fucking shit everywhere. So I'm not gonna get an HIA point for that. Fuck.
The morning air is like a soothing melody.
Store level 3.
Truly unforgettable.
Ah, okay. Now this is nice. Because then we can really focus in on what the hell we want for our CDs.
The joy that this delicious composition brings is truly remarkable.
But obviously this requires like very special stuff. Yeah, like very special shit in order to get what we want. So we're not even going to remotely touch that shit.
Leaving so soon.
Not even remotely. Not until like, yeah, we're just not even fucking worry about it. What the hell are we doing, dude? Now what do we got going on? Oh god, more shit to do. God damn it. Oh my god. Level 50? Damn. Damn. So yeah, we need to be way higher level before we start this shit. Whatever the hell it is. Oh my god. Ugh. The fuck, man. Sometimes, like I said, this game just has so much fucking shit to do. I would like to be a little bit more linear than this, because I feel compelled to do all this shit, right? Like, I now just got into a new zone. Now I gotta fucking do all this shit because it's gonna bother me. Alright. Oh, where's she at? Oh god. Oh nice. Okay. Oh, sweet. That'll work.
Good afternoon. Are you here to inquire about public? Thank you for supporting public security's work.
So much shit. Okay. Just rifling through this shit. Nice. All the HIA is mine. Alright. Is there anything left here? Oh, up there. I can't remember what those HIA coins do, but nonetheless, we got them. Alright. Cool. More shit to do. Because I love it. And we're getting the polychrome. That's what matters. Keep tossing me. Just keep tossing me those HIA. Do it. Just do it, baby. Jesus. HIA coin fucking crazy. Can't remember where our car is. Thought it was around here. There it is. The fuck, man?
It's getting late, citizen. Please stay. Thank you for supporting public security.
What color code do we have? 2500. What is that? Oh, we can buy some of this shit. Again, we'll just save it. Those are 20 days out. 15. That's pretty good. That's pretty damn good, man. Damn good. All right. Whoosh. Uh-huh. I see. More stories. Got it. Ugh. So much shit. No. Man. Okay. I was checking to see how long I've been streaming for. About an hour and 17 minutes now, so a little bit longer, and then we'll call it good for Zenless once you're. Oh my god. It's just crazy how just how much shit you gotta do. Done, baby. Done. Under a minute, too. Not bad.
Can't escape. Take cover. I'm right here. Come a little closer.
Want some more? All right.
Back up here.
I didn't realize there was that piece of shit back there.
Heads up. Let's make this quick. Go play. How do you like me now? You're the prey.
You may remain silent.
Say goodbye to our guest. Found your weakness.
All right, we're just hammering through this stuff. You're tired. You should take a break. Fuck that shit. Ugh, more explorations. How do you think we even used our team last time? I see. Okay. Son of a bitch. Like I said, I do not like exploration. Like, it's just so pretentious. It's just like, who cares? Like, what are we doing here? No one gives a shit about any of this. Like, this isn't really interactive. This isn't anything. I don't really care for solving puzzles unless it gives rewards. And of course, you know, there is a reward at the after the end of this, right? But I just like, I don't give a shit, man. I don't care. All of these fucking things go the same way. What the heck? Well, how the fuck am I supposed to do anything if they all go the same way? I guess that works. Whatever. Oh, come on. Give me a more section than that. Okay.
Please, allow me to help you manage your resources.
And there it is. Oh, man. That should be it. Yeah. Oh, man. I'm just like, what the fuck? What am I doing now? So this combat is somewhere else. Gotcha. I'm like, thought I did all the combat shit. Alright. Let's go help Ambi do the things. She's somewhere at the hardware shop, she said. And after that, I'm gonna nurse my allergies, take a Claritin D, hopefully get my shit fixed, and then that way I'm actually a little bit more stable.
The sun shining so brightly today makes it the... Did you get what you were looking for?
For doing art lessons. Or teaching myself anyways. Teaching myself, but teaching through you. Let's say we should be able to do this now. Sheesh.
Banana. Nada.
480,000. Damn, boy. Take it. Take it.
Banana. Nada.
Okay. Gadget store. Okay. Yes, fuck me. Okay. I thought this was a gadget store. I guess it could be wrong. I gotta figure out, like, what secret store there is around here that I don't know about. Box Galaxy. Where the fuck I was? Is it only in the morning? Is that what that is? Because she should be right here somewhere.
One, two, yes, all accounted for.
I don't understand.
As long as you keep your mind fresh, you'll always find something enjoyable. Catch you again soon. We get new stock in all the time.
I am genuinely confused. Clearly I was on the right track, but for some reason Ambi is not there. So do I have to do a reset? Do something else? It's not telling me anything that I need to know. Again, I'm checking date. God damn it. Internet, thank you. Does not tell me a time of day. It says afternoon. Is it afternoon? Yeah. Oh my god. Why is this being stupid? The fuck? You know, this gives me a quest tracker. Fuck it. I don't fucking know. That pisses me off a little bit. Like, how the fuck is that not how we're... I don't know. I just simply do not know.
You can't escape. Right? Sure. Let's make this quick.
Waste.
Found your weakness. Hurt, don't it? No escape. Go now, child. Hit him where it hurts. Don't get hit. Found your weakness. Now, you're the prey. Watch your blind spots. Let's make this quick.
Your crime won't be forgiven! I'll bring you to justice myself!
Hit him where it hurts.
Wow! Don't be afraid. It won't hurt.
You may remain silent.
Okay. Maybe after fucking around a little bit, we're good. Ugh. Girlfriend. Okay. HIA coin? Maybe. Oh god. Still no Ambi. So it won't let me change the time period either. Some fucking crazy shit going on. Crazy shit. Choose this rest and see what we can do.
All sorts of unexpected things happen in the... Mew Mew will always protect you. Should I say, protect you?
Yay. So it had to be the morning. They couldn't have fucking told me that. Couldn't have fucking said, oh hey dude. Oh yeah, by the way, you can only meet Abby in the morning. Oh.
I've been going over last month's accounts for the Cunning Hares. It's better than before, but we're still in the red.
Just out of curiosity, have you ever not been in debt?
Of course we have. Because everyone forgot to keep track of expenses that month.
Are you really okay? You won't be living on the street because of your debts, right?
It's fine. Our current landlord is a kind person. Even if we owe money, we won't get kicked out, so we're not going to end up living on the streets. And if we really didn't have anywhere to go, we'd still have each other, so things would work out. Thanks for worrying about us, though. Contact me if there's anything I can do to help you.
Oh god. Quality time? Quality time. Oh my god. What the fuck is this? You're an important mission. You can't spend quality time with anybody. Like you're locked in, bro. Locked in. You can't deviate from the path. No one can. Okay. I see.
I've been going over last month's accounts
I
for the
see. Okay.
I was under the impression Nicole is always talking about reducing expenses.
Oh my god. What are we doing here?
Wise, you're back. I've already set up the TV to record. You don't have anything coming up for the next 2 days, do you?
Well, no. Why do you ask?
Don't give me that. Surely you haven't forgotten what day's coming up?
Sorry, I got nothing.
The Vision demolition case begins proceedings in a couple of days. Our old buddy Nicole is going to be on TV representing the Canvas Street residents in court. We can take a little credit for ourselves for helping to expose Vision and its conspiracy. I think it's worth putting the trial on tape.
You're thinking we could sell Nicole a copy of the tape, aren't you?
Guilty as charged. Redo TV is streaming it right now. If you're not doing anything, come watch it with me.
Welcome to this special preview of the Vision demolition case. I'm reporting to you live from the helicopter pad atop Janus Quarters Security Bureau. In a few moments, Charles Perlman, the accused, the cunning hares representing the citizenry, and others involved in the case, will, as is typical, travel to the new Eridu Supreme Court to await trial via the Special Court of Law airship. The court proceedings will be streamed in full, and citizens are encouraged to follow the proceedings from home.
Nicole, the airship is almost here, and you still haven't finished packing.
And on that note, Nicole, do you really need to pack so many things for court?
What do you know? The whole city's following this case. In other words, it's a chance for us to make a name for ourselves. So, of course, I want to make sure I'm putting my best and prettiest face forward. I'm not kidding. I even printed off some flyers about us to pass around to potential clients out in the gallery.
Nicole, that's your phone. Sounds like a message.
nothing.
Don't tell me. It's another debt collection message from one of our loan sharks.
Nuh-uh. Put a sock in it, Nekomata. We don't owe anybody any money these days. Except for Phaethon. And those other 5 loan sharks.
Why are there more debts than last month?
Nicole, what's going on? Who's that message from just now?
What's going on? Who is that? So many messages. And they're all blank?
Ugh, I can't take it anymore!
Which are all likely to be at the center of debate during the trial. Next, we have a special guest.
I thought Perlman's crimes were so outrageous that the trial would be a cakewalk. I never thought they would have to debate over every single detail. No wonder Nicole's been so worried about this case.
Phaethon!
Hello there, Proxies. Hey, Nicole, Ambi. What are you two doing here? Nicole, shouldn't you be on your way to catch that airship right now?
That was the plan, but I think there's something I need to discuss with you first, or else I'll be distracted in court.
What's going on? What do you want to talk about?
Phaethon, remember how you asked me a while back to help you track down the hacker Rain? And decrypt the Belobog Heavy Industries memory unit?
Hang on. Are you telling me your conscience has finally overcome you, and you're here to tell us that you two aren't as close as you claimed?
Of course not! You can doubt anything about me, but not my connections. Even if Rain is the hottest new thing on internet, she will still back me up. It's just some weird stuff's been happening to her recently.
I think I smell some gossip.
Put away your popcorn. It's not that simple. Basically, it's just this. Lots of us who are close with Rain, including me, get messages from her every now and then. But they're all blank. At first, we didn't think anything of it. But then it continued for a couple weeks. And worse, apart from these messages, it's like she's disappeared into thin air. And it feels like things are getting worse. She used to send one every few days, max. But she's already sent 5 or 6 this morning.
Huh. That does sound strange.
Fairy, can you take a look at these messages from Rain and determine whether they really are blank?
Of course, Master. Master, analysis confirms these messages contain absolutely no additional content at all. However, the sender's location is not encrypted. After analysis, the coordinates show the messages were sent near the Ballet Twins buildings.
Hold on. Did you say the Ballet Twins?
What's wrong, Nicole? You've gone completely pale. Is there something wrong with that building? You must not care much for urban legends, Proxy. The Ballet Twins are a set of 2 towers, and lately, there have been popular rumors of paranormal events happening there. People say that there's...
Quit it, Ambi! Enough! Anyways, fact of the matter is, those 2 towers were swallowed up by a hollow years ago. Ordinary people can't transmit data in and out of the hollows like you two. So how could Rain's messages be coming from there?
Based on her capabilities, I don't think Fairy would be mistaken. So wise. Seeing as how we're in a hurry to find Rain, and since Nicole is so upset by this, what do you say we go over to the Ballet Twins ourselves to take a look?
I agree. There's no way Rain's messages are anything paranormal.
Nicole, we'll go check on Rain's location, but we'll likely end up in a hollow. Can you lend us Anby and the others?
Of course. It's not like I'll need them in court anyway. Oh yeah, this is for you. It might come in handy.
Photo of younger. So I'm assuming that's right. Yeah.
Hang on, Nicole. The girl carrying the backpack? That's Rain?
Huh? Is something wrong?
I've seen her. She often comes to our store. Huh. You really can't judge a book by its cover.
If you want to talk about hidden identities, Doesn't Faithin use the video store the same way? Anyway, I'll leave Rain to you because I've got a blimp to catch.
Proxy, I'll take Billy and Nekomata with me. Meet us later near the Ballet Twins. Goodbye.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here at that. Like I said, I'm gonna doctor up my allergies, get that under control, and hopefully a little later this morning, we'll do some stuff. I think I don't really have much plans other than that. Not sure. Obviously, it's Mother's Day. Might be taking my mother-in-law out somewhere. But needless to say, I hope that you enjoyed the stream. Anybody that came in and watched, I appreciate you. And anybody that watches this later on YouTube, please, for the love of God, like, comment, subscribe. I don't care. Do whatever you want. But hope you'll enjoy it watching on YouTube as well. This is your host, Samurai Kit Kat, and you have yourself a lovely Mother's Day. Toodles!